Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic, island neighbors in the Caribbean, just a couple hundred miles from each other, but very unique in their own ways. Hi everyone, it's Vanessa and welcome back to my channel. And today I'll be comparing these two beautiful countries which lure visitors back year after year with warm weather, beautiful beaches, and fascinating cultures. But despite sharing these similarities, they are very different as well. So in today's video, I'll be giving you a side-by-side comparison for every major category to help you decide which location suits you best. Getting there. So let me begin by saying that both countries are very easy to reach by plane, equally so, and by cruise ship as well. Many ships have itineraries for these countries, so you get multiple options for how you arrive. And due to their close proximity to each other, no matter where you're arriving from anywhere in the world, it's about the same flight length from all airports at either destination. Now, more specifically, the Dominican Republic is part of the island of Hispaniola, which also includes Haiti, with the DR located on the east side. Most flights are going to arrive either in Santo Domingo on the south coast or Punta Cana on the far eastern coast. And until 2018, visitors used to pay a tax arrival fee, but now that's included in your airfare, which is nice. If you're booking flights from the east coast of the US, most major cities offer direct flights, which I love, just one flight and you're there, or you can choose a one-stop flight, which is usually cheaper. If you're flying in from the west coast or Midwest, that will be a one-stop flight, usually with a layover in Miami, or a two-stop flight for a lower rate. And if you're cruising in, ports are located in Santo Domingo, La Romana, and Amber Cove. Now to Puerto Rico. If you're traveling from the US, there's no question you'll find it easier to travel here overall. Since it's a US territory, there's no waiting in lines for immigration and customs, no need to worry about local currency, and no need for a passport. You just need a government-issued photo ID. Like the Dominican Republic, if you're coming in from the Midwest or West Coast, you'll typically have a stopover in Miami or Dallas-Fort Worth to get to San Juan, or the second largest airport called Aguadilla. And if you're coming from the East Coast, you'll have plenty of options for direct flights. And if you're cruising, Puerto Rico's main port of call is located in the capital city of San Juan. The big category, how do their resorts differ? In the DR, most of the big beach resorts are located either in Punta Cana, La Romana, or Puerto Plata. But let's be honest, the vast majority of the big all-inclusive resorts that we all know and love are in Punta Cana, which attracts 2/3 of all visitors to a 20-mile radius of pristine beachfront with nearly 100 all-inclusive mega resorts that range from budget, family-friendly properties to high-end options with golf courses and luxury spas. And I've talked about it extensively on my channel, but if you're looking for convenience and the relatively lower cost of an all-inclusive, then Punta Cana is the way to go, in my opinion, for the entire Caribbean. They offer the most and best variety of all-inclusive resorts anywhere. And if you prefer to avoid the big chain mega resort type of scene, I highly suggest trying the capital city of Santo Domingo, which is an UNESCO World Heritage Site where you can really get more of the country's very interesting history and culture and some charming smaller boutique-style resorts. Puerto Rico, on the other hand, has far fewer all-inclusive options and is unquestionably the more expensive vacation option between the two. But with that being said, if you visit Puerto Rico, you'll definitely get more freedom to explore the entire island and its local culture. Most visitors to the Dominican Republic usually get transportation included in their all-inclusive resort stay, so they arrive and then stay put. But in Puerto Rico, you get better road conditions, and renting a car is super easy for U.S. citizens, making Puerto Rico much easier to navigate. But getting back to resorts, you'll find a wider range of resorts, more family-run properties, especially on Rincon's west coast, and then you'll find many big luxury resorts in San Juan. So no, you don't get the endless all-inclusive resort options of the DR, but a nice variety for other types of resorts in Puerto Rico. Beaches. The Dominican Republic has gorgeous stretches of white sand, and with warm weather throughout the year, no matter when you visit, no matter what you're looking for, there is a beach for you in this beautiful country, which has nearly 1,000 miles of incredible coastline. If you're looking for those ideal, picture-perfect white sand beaches, stick to the Punta Cana area, specifically Bavaro Beach, which has the most beautiful beaches and the least amount of rainfall in the whole country, which is why it's the most popular area in the country for all-inclusive resorts. In Santo Domingo, be sure to check Playa Boca Chica, one of the Dominican Republic's more popular beaches with calm water which are protected by coral reef, so great for swimming and snorkeling. So beautiful beaches in the DR, but if you're a true beach lover and love a great variety of beaches, Puerto Rico is more of a beach lover's destination, with hundreds of beaches to choose from, and each one unique in many different ways. Most visitors head to the beaches near San Juan, which draw bigger crowds, especially on Sundays when locals like to hit the sand with friends and family. So those beaches are great if you're looking for a livelier, more fun scene and atmosphere. If you're not a fan of crowds and want more relaxation, I highly recommend Flamenco Beach in Culebra, just a picture-perfect spot with turquoise water and white sand. And like I said earlier, the entire country of Puerto Rico offers a wide range of beaches, from narrow coves with strong surf breaks to big stretches of black, white, or golden sand where you can get the entire beach to yourself. So Puerto Rico is a great island country to visit if you want endless beach options to enjoy. Dining. The Dominican Republic has some of the best and tastiest food in the Caribbean, from rice and beans, plantains, or as we call them, plátanos, incredible braised meat, and fresh seafood. And even the desserts and coffee, which is sweetly delicious, you have to try as well. Now, if you're staying at an all-inclusive resort, food can be much more boring and not as authentic. You guys know what I mean. Lots of repetitive buffets. So I highly suggest you research each resort before making your choice so you'll know what you're getting in terms of food options. And even though most visitors in Punta Cana tend to stay inside their immediate resort areas, in other areas like Santo Domingo, I encourage you to get out and explore the local dining scene because the food is really good. Puerto Rico actually has much more diversity in terms of its cuisine influences, with flavors from Spain to Asia. And dining even runs the gamut in terms of budget. San Juan specifically is known for its trendy food trucks and local celebrity chefs, and new restaurants pop up all the time. Some of my favorite traditional dishes that I recommend are mofongo, which is a stew that includes beef, chicken, pork, or seafood mashed in with plátanos and smothered in garlic. And my absolute fave is pasteles, which are tamales with a meat wrapped in flour or even banana leaves. So delicious. So when it comes to local cuisine, both islands are great in different ways, which is great because trying good food is a big part of vacation. Activities. In the DR, if you're vacationing in Punta Cana, you'll get to enjoy all types of water sports and activities as part of your all-inclusive package. Activities like snorkeling, kayaking, paddleboarding, volleyball, and classes like aqua aerobics. But for a little more excitement, get off resort grounds and enjoy excursions like glass-bottom boat tours and deep-sea fishing, which you can either book separately or through your resort. And if you feel comfortable enough, rent a car and explore the island on your own, because there are many aspects of this country that visitors never get to experience. In the northern province of Puerto Plata, you'll find kiteboarding, surfing, and windsurfing, as well as protected nature reserves with hiking and biking trails, humpback whale sightings in the Samana Peninsula, and many beautiful golf courses with breathtaking ocean views. Catalina Island is great for snorkeling and diving, where you can see the famous shipwreck of pirate William Kidd for a really unique experience. Puerto Rico is a great combination of exciting adventure and lots of historic exploration, especially in San Juan, which offers world-class historic attractions, including 2 forts dating back to the 16th century. La Fortaleza, which is now the official residence of Puerto Rico's governor, and San Felipe del Morro. And this is a good jumping-off point for you to travel to other points of interest like El Yunque National Forest and the Camuy River Cave Park. If you like to surf, Puerto Rico offers excellent surf breaks as well as coral reefs for diving and snorkeling, horseback riding, zip lining, ATV rentals, and in my opinion, the best shopping malls in the Caribbean. So while yes, the activities of both destinations do mostly center around the sand and sea, there are still plenty of other fun and interesting things to do and explore on both islands, especially outside of the resorts. So as long as you take precautions, check out all these great countries have to offer, and remember to have fun. Nightlife. If you like to party, you should plan your visit to the Dominican Republic around the Carnival celebrations, which are held throughout the country and filled with fun and delicious feasts, all-night merengue music, and delicious drinks like the Cuba Libre. Unfortunately, in Punta Cana, there are very few options for traditional nightlife outside of the resorts, other than a couple of nightclubs and some live concerts and stage shows. And a side note, locals like to dress up and expect visitors to do so as well, so make sure you pack accordingly. But as I said in my party destinations video, Santo Domingo is much better for nightlife and partying, so head there for a good time. In Puerto Rico, the vibe is much more relaxed and laid back, so as the sun sets, you'll find plenty of spots to end a long beach day with a piña colada, the best in the world since they originated here, and later in the night, head out to downtown San Juan, which offers the best variety of nightlife, with hundreds of entertainment options, from casinos to nightclubs, lounges, concerts, plays, and cultural events held all year round. Old San Juan is very romantic after dark, with wrought iron lanterns glowing across cobblestone streets and the sounds of salsa, flamenco, and jazz coming from restaurants and clubs. And for something a bit more modern, head to some of the newer and hipper neighborhoods like Condado, Ocean Park, or Isla Verde, where you'll find beach bars and live music, as well as plenty of casinos and nightclubs. So the DR definitely has a great nightlife, but I give the advantage to Puerto Rico, which has a better variety and something for everyone. So what's my verdict? As far as getting to each island, they're pretty much even in terms of accessibility. And I give a slight advantage to the DR for resorts, beaches, and dining. And Puerto Rico wins for better activities, nightlife, and all-around entertainment options to choose from. So I know many of you won't be traveling anytime soon, but I really hope these videos give you an escape, even if it's just for a little while, as we visit some of these beautiful resorts and islands on my channel. If you enjoy my videos and haven't done so yet, it would mean a lot to me if you'd show your support by hitting the subscribe button. I appreciate every single one of you and love hearing from you as well. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.